Happy Monday, people. We are 3 weeks out from the first natural bodybuilding show of the season. We've just done our morning steps and we are going to be moving into our first meal, which is our oats, berries and whey protein powder. Our typical setup, as we normally do, as I've been showing you this whole time. As the food has come down, energy levels have also been coming down, and that's part of the process when dieting to drop body fat. You do have higher days where your energy levels are up a little bit, but then obviously you have lower days. The energy's got to come from somewhere, and if you're trying to take off as much body fat as possible whilst retaining that muscle tissue, then ultimately you're going to be finding that your energy does drop. But that's all part of the process in dieting, especially for contest dieting for a show, and that's what happens. My training volume will pretty much come down slightly, ever so slightly, and will potentially reduce some of the bigger compound movements that potentially put me at risk of injury. Maybe take out a set or two from those bigger compounds and maybe just roll with it that way, but I'm just waiting on some feedback for that. And I'm also waiting on feedback on my nutrition. I'm not really sure what's going to be happening, whether we're going to continue to run the lower days as we've been doing throughout, or we're going to maybe throw in 1 or 2 high days to resensitize the body, give it a bit more boost, and then drop back down again and continue with the fat loss process. I've been dropping about 1% of my body weight each week, every week. Now, as you get leaner and leaner, or as I get leaner and leaner, what I'm going to be doing probably is scaling that back a little bit. So I'm maybe going to be dropping like 0.5 to 0.75% of my weight each week, just to make sure that I'm retaining as much tissue as I can, because obviously as you get leaner, there's less fat to come off, and there's a greater chance of you tapping into those muscle stores to take the muscle away. So we want to try and preserve that, because we put in a lot of hard work in this off season in gaining this size, and we want to try and retain as much as we can and bring it to the stage.